Hi there, this is Rob, and this is the 2-minute overnight overview from Monday, November 26th. I have a nice trade to go over from Friday afternoon, the first one in over 3 weeks, and it turned out to be a good, easy short side win. Also, a little research. Here's a look at the odd sheet as it stood on Friday afternoon at the early close. As you can see, the averages columns are showing a lot of orange. Orange highlights mean the minimum criteria for a possible short trade is being met by those particular index securities. I trade ES, and that's where my focus lies more than anywhere else. ES price odds squarely favored a gap down. Internals did also. Seasonality was near break even. Overall, the averages were bad enough to get me interested in the short side, but I like to see confirmation from other areas. That confirmation arrived a few different ways. For one, diamonds, Qs, and NQ all showed a short side biased odds as well. SPY just missed, but still showed a slight downside inclination. Additionally, the Edge Finder noted 4 bearish studies. I ignored 2 of them because they were related to volume, and half days provide an unfair volume comparison. But the other 2, which look solely at price action, both suggested a decent downside edge. With so much evidence pointing southward, it was an easy decision to go short. I used a standard stop amount of 11 points and set a target of 5 points. I only use X target when seasonality is very strong, and often only for long trades. Let's see how the night played out. There was never any reason to sweat. ES gapped down right from the start Sunday evening, hit the profit target within a few hours, and did very little the rest of the night, eventually opening down 5.5 points on Monday's open. So 5 points should have been easy, but execution errors do sometimes occur. There were a few overnight traders that contacted me that failed to get off their entry before the 1:15 early close. And while I fully intended to use a 5-point target, I fat-fingered my target entry and ended up making 4.25 points instead. Looking at the daily chart, we've had 5 up closes in a row, and today we're facing a possible unfilled gap down. I looked at other times this has happened. Here were the results. Nearly break even as far as winning percentage, but with gaps up higher than gaps down, it appears risk-reward could favor the long side if this triggers tonight. Here's a look at the performance graph. Not ideal, but not terrible either. Thanks for listening, and rest easy.